All right, welcome to the call. If you can hear me okay, go ahead and raise your hand. Raise your hand, say hello. If you can hear me okay. All right, and Carlos, can you hear me? And you're unmuted, by the way. All right. Okay, I think we're doing good. We are doing good. All right, so first thing we want to take a look at is the venue. So the venue is the Whitley Hotel. It's one of the top 10 hotels in the Atlanta Buckhead area. Let's kind of just look at this little short video here. This will help you get an idea of, the quality of the event that the company is going to put on. Let's watch this.
Located within walking distance of the Lenox Square Mall, Phipps Plaza, and the Buckhead MARTA station, this upscale hotel is located in Atlanta's Buckhead neighborhood and features a luxury spa, indoor heated pool and on-site restaurant. Every room at the Whitley, a luxury collection hotel, Atlanta Buckhead is adorned with contemporary furnishings and features modern amenities, including a 37-inch flat-screen HD TV and minibar. Select suites also offer panoramic views of the Atlanta skyline. Book now at the best price guaranteed. Using the link below to reserve your room.
Don't use that link. We have our own link. We'll provide you in a few minutes. So this is just a few images, so you can see the quality of the hotel, well kept. So this is a short video, of course, just showing the Whitley Hotel, some of the rooms. So it was a challenge to find a hotel, and right now the conference rooms they're very expensive. A lot of them that we looked at, they were asking $15,000, $500 an hour. It took us almost 2 weeks to find a place and secure a place because the hotels lost so much money during COVID. They're all working to get that money back, and so the rates are very high right now. So we were fortunate to find this hotel. It's got a great reputation. It's one of the top 10 hotels in Buckhead, and as you can see, it's pretty nice. All right, very good. Let's go ahead forward. Okay, so now, first of all, if you're planning on going to the event, you want to register. Registration, of course, is complimentary. It doesn't cost anything. You simply go to MyCarClub.atl.com. So if you're planning on coming, go ahead and do that right away. But even more important is that you book your room. And so, the rooms are normally over $300 is my understanding. But we've got a discount. If you use the link at the bottom of the page there, book room at whitley.com, you'll be able to get a room right in the hotel where the event is going to be held, and it'll be $169. And of course, you can always, bunk with someone else. You can cut that cost in half. And but we need for you guys, if you're planning on attending, we need you guys to get booked like today or tomorrow, because they are, keeping an account. They want to know how many people are actually going to be staying there, and the discount we got has a little bit to do with how many people are staying. So if you're planning on attending and you're going to get a hotel room, go ahead and book right there, and that would help. That would help the hotel. They'll certainly be happy about that. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. All right. Excellent. 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 Okay. So let's do this. I'm going to bring Alan on. He and I both been working really hard along with the company to get this thing off the ground and to take care of a few details. Let's see. We got Alan on call. Alan, are you there, sir?
Hey, can you hear me okay?
I sure can. How are you? Are you in the car?
I am in the car. I just got parked. I've been listening to everything. So I've got parked, I've got situated and everything. So I could definitely get on this Zoom because I was excited because, one of the biggest things that I wanted to really touch on is just how important of and the event are. Like events are extremely important when it comes to building your business. And when we use things like build from event to an event, that simply means just that. Because once you get these events packed, the thing is it's going to impact your team tremendously. One of the things I tell people all the time as human beings, we're like batteries, right? So what happens when you use a battery? Eventually the battery runs down and we're rechargeable batteries. So we got to be recharged. One of the best ways to be recharged is being connected directly to the source. And the information that we're going to give out at this event is going to be one way that you get connected to the source. Plus, always, there's only one launch of a company here in the US, right? And what that simply means is that it's only going to happen one time. And where you're going to be when we talk about the My Car Club launch, I mean, the things that you're going to see is going to be out of this world. So that's another thing I want to touch on as well too, but also to touch on the mindset and how you should approach inviting people and building up to the event. The thing is, I know for a lot of people, they feel like, oh, okay, if they're not close to Atlanta, this is what you call a US event. Meaning if you can get on a plane and get there, then you get to these events. Because in other corporations, they'll pick a location, it could be in Vegas, it could be in Philadelphia, it could be, in Houston, it could be in Dallas. And they pick that one location and thousands of people come to these events. And I mean, I've seen it where they have sold out entire arenas of people just to do an event. Guys, this is going to be the first one. So you get all the credibility of, hey, I remember when we did our first My Car Club event. So the first thing you got to do is you got to commit. And commitment is simple. Commitment says, hey, you know what? I'm treating this business like a business, and I want to do everything I can to learn about my business. I want to do everything I can to have success with my business, right? And so, in order to do that, you have to get out to events. You got to be plugged in. You got to be connected. Because what's going to happen is that your check, your paycheck, and the money that you earn in My Car Club is going to be a direct reflection of how much work that you put in into this opportunity. Just imagine being able to invite people out to this event. Sit back and let others do the closing for you. Let others talk about the opportunity. Now it gives them a chance to hear from somebody other than yourself and in person. So that's one of the things that is going to be really, truly exciting about this event. And so what I want to say is, I'm going to go over some other training here in just a second. But what I want to do is I want to get out this car. So I'm gonna give it back to you, Mark, just for a second while get out
Sure.
the car and get somewhere where I could really talk to you guys a little bit better. And
Okay.
then we'll talk about this video a little bit more. Just give me 1 second, Mark.
Yep. Go ahead. Take your time. All right. So we're preparing things, so we're getting ready to gear things up. One of the things you see here is this short video. So we're going to be running some Facebook ads to get people to the event. And you've seen Facebook ads before. There will be some text above a video, and the video will, answer some questions or provide some details. And so this is one of the videos that we're going to be using. Now, this one actually is the long version. We're not going to be using the long version. We're actually going to use the short version. All right. And so what I'm going to do here, in the long version, you hear me talking about this car. But we're not going to use that. We're actually going to use the short version, which starts about right here. So I'm just going to go to the short version, okay? Join us Saturday, August 5th, 2 p.m. at the Whitley Hotel, 3434 Peachtree Road, Northeast Atlanta, Georgia. Learn how to drive a luxury car of your choice up to $40,000 for just $33 a month. All you do is gas it up or charge it up and drive. Admission is complimentary. Doors open at 1:30. Bring a friend. See you there. Okay, so this is one of the uh, Facebook ads that we're going to have, and it's going to look more like this. And of course, we kind of got this information from some of the team members to be able to create this. And how do you like it? It's pretty cool, isn't it? And so you've got the old way to get a car, and you've got the new way to get a car. And so this is the actual image that they're going to see on Facebook. So it's important that you understand a couple of things on this image. First of all, you notice it does not say MyCarClub. All right, so that's very important. Why are we not saying MyCarClub with the information that we're giving out to people? When we do the radio ad, it's not going to say MyCarClub. All right, because if you say MyCarClub, what are they going to do? They're going to go Google and watch the videos. And so if they're able to get the information that way, there's no need for them to come to the event, right? So that's why we don't do that. It doesn't say MyCarClub. That's intentional. And you want to do the same thing. If you're going to be promoting the event in Atlanta, you don't want to say MyCarClub, because then it will be no need for them to come to the event. All right, hopefully you understand that. This is marketing, okay? And so this is an image right here, and this will be available to you if you want to use this. You notice down at the bottom, it says complimentary, $100 ticket. Complimentary means free. Okay, so why did we even say that? Complimentary $100 ticket. You have to add a value to what you're doing, all right? And so company spending a lot of money on this is absolutely worth $100 a ticket, but it's complimentary, all right? And so people can appreciate that, all right? So now, a couple of things that we're going to be doing. We're running radio ads. Radio ads are going to run from Wednesday all the way to Saturday morning on 2 different stations. We're running Facebook ads. And also, guess what? We're actually hitting the streets. We're actually hitting the streets, and we're actually talking to people face to face. So it's a 3-pronged approach. Our goal is to pack the room. All right. Well, you could be participating in this. And what's so unique about this ticket approach is something that I have done and used many times before. Again, I want you to look at the ticket. It doesn't say MyCarClub anywhere. All right. It says Car Club launch event, Atlanta. All right. The radio ad is not going to say MyCarClub. We'll say that at the event, but we're not going to say it in the advertising. Okay. Again, you can see a complimentary ticket, $100 value. So how would you use this ticket? You might want to pull out your pen and a piece of paper right now. All right. And once I go through this, I'll turn it back over to Alan. How would you distribute this ticket? Well, this is the person-to-person approach. All right. So we got the radio already. We got Facebook already. But what about people face-to-face? Well, this is actually very effective. So you simply walk down the street with, you can have a ticket in your hand like this, or it could be digital. Digital is actually cheaper and easier. And you simply walk up to someone and say, hey, have you heard about the event that's coming to town? Go ahead and write that down if you need to. Have you heard about the event that's going to be in town on Saturday? Have you heard about the event that's going to be in town on Saturday? Okay, so now when you talk about the event, you can use some of this information that you see right here. They're going to be showing people, this is a car club that's launching in Atlanta, and they're going to show people how to get a car the new way. The old way was credit check, down payment, financing, insurance payments. The new way is no credit check, no down payment, no financing, and no insurance payments. Just gas it up and drive. You think you can say that to somebody? All right. By the way, I've got a few complimentary tickets left. Would you like one? By the way, I've got a few complimentary tickets left. Would you like one? Now, here's the key, most important part. If you're going to give them a printed ticket, which you don't have to do, you can do it digital. If you're going to give them a printed ticket, you have to give them the ticket in exchange for their number. Why do you want to get their number? So you can follow up with a text message later and remind them of the event, the day of the event, the day before, however you want to do it. And when you remind them, you also give them an option to bring a guest with them. Now, doing a digital ticket is even better. A digital ticket simply means that you're just going to send them a picture of this. You're just gonna, send them a picture, whether you you scan your phone or you text it to them. And so in order for you to do that, you're gonna need to get their phone number. So again, you've already got their phone number. You want to get their name because you're going to follow up with them later. All right. And so you want to also make sure that they know your name. And so you're talking to them face to face. They recognize you. You're going to be at the event, right? Aren't you? You're going to be at the event. And so when we do the close, we're going to send those people back to you. Yep. And you'll be able to go ahead and get them registered. All right. So hopefully you caught that. Hopefully you caught that. Let me just do this. I'm going to take the hands down, lower all the hands. Okay, lower all the hands. All right. And I'm going to go to Alan. And Alan, are you back? Let me unmute him again. There he is.
All right, you got me? Hold on, one of the signs. You got me?
Yes, you're back now.
All right, can you see me?
I see. Let me see. Hold on.
I know I'm a little darker.
All right, hold on. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Man, I got things moved around all over the place. All right, hold on. I should be able to see you here in a minute. Okay, I see you. Hey, who's that behind you, man?
Out here with the sponsor, look what we got in our hands.
Surprise, surprise.
Hey, all right, man.
All right, look what I just printed up.
There he is. Look at that.
And then the ticket.
All right, got the tickets. Look at that.
So yeah,
Yep.
so I had to come out here to Orlando, and meet up with Carlos. Like guys, we're real people. We're actual people, in the flesh, building this MyCarClub and everything. So if I could come from Dallas to Orlando, I promise you guys can go to Atlanta.
That's right.
Seriously. So I know, Mark, I know you want to piggyback off of me and ask me some questions. So I'm definitely ready.
We
All right.
want to surprise you, Mark. We want to surprise you.
You surprised me, absolutely.
Hey, what they say, teamwork makes the dream work. When the water
Absolutely.
rises,
Absolutely. All right. So now, what is going to make this event so unique? Alan, can you answer that?
Okay, so what's going to make this event? So I've been to several events before, and I'm not going to lie. I'm gonna just be transparent, guys. Can I be transparent with you guys?
Oh yes.
Can I be transparent? Okay. A lot of times, company does events and they boring. Okay. It feel like you go there for hours and hours and hours, and you sitting like in a classroom. And I'm like, look, I finished school 13, 14, 15, 20 years ago. I don't even know how long it's been. And I don't want to travel, spend my hard-earned money, go somewhere to sit in front of a room and feel like I'm locked in and caged all day, and then turn around and have to fly back home. No, we want this event to be fun, like fun. From the moment that you go into the room, you're gonna hear the music pumping, you're gonna see jumping, you're gonna see the lights, you're gonna see, it's gonna be so much. We got raffles, you're gonna be entertained. I mean, by the time it's even over, you're not even gonna be ready for the event to be over. But it doesn't stop there. We got a dinner afterwards, and people can hang out, and then we got another later for the crowd. We're gonna be out partying from MyCarClub all the way from 2 p.m. to 3 a.m. guys. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. The event's gonna be amazing. You're gonna see everybody there, so we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna leave an everlasting impression about the company, everlasting impression about the reps that are part of the company, and an everlasting impression about being in Atlanta if that's your first time in Atlanta.
Be ready. I mean, I see you. Be ready.
Now, you have been in contact with a Mercedes dealership. Is that right? Can you say anything about that?
Absolutely. So I've been in Mercedes dealership of Buckhead. They are going to come out, and they're definitely going to bring out a car too out there and display it in front of our event. So that's going to be a company that we could be able to work with when it's time to be able to qualify for a car. So that should be exciting. I see a white beard. Is that Damon?
Yeah, that's Damon. I
see you, but Damon, you in Atlanta, boy. You better be there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Damon working on his Santa Claus gig.
I'm telling you.
He's wiser now. He's wiser.
Yeah, last time I saw him, man, he was about 20 years younger, bro.
That's it. So guys, so if you're coming in, like I see Deidre from Kentucky, if you're flying in from all these places, guys, I'm looking at Stephanie, I'm looking at Ann. I mean, come out, come join us. Let's have fun. Tonight, we're going to go into this restaurant and we're going to have a dinner. Like, I mean, you understand we're doing this business not just for us, it's for our families. So this is for our families. And so, this My Car Club commission is going to pay for the meal that we're about to eat today. That's powerful. And how? By each one sharing and helping others. I see you, Keith. I see you, Javon. I see you, Gloria. Like, guys, everybody from all different aspects, walks of life, Coach V. So when you think about that, think about this opportunity and do what you can to get there. In order to get what you want, you're going to have to make a sacrifice. Yes, tickets cost, but I promise you, I'm flying Frontier. My round trip ticket from Dallas to Atlanta was under $100. Saving money right there. You could put on it. You could do a duffel bag if you're only gonna be there for a day. You ain't got to worry about paying for a carry-on or a check bag. Just put it in one of them, duffel bags, and come out there. The hotel is $169, and like Mark said, find somebody that you could double with. There have been times. My first ever meeting I ever went to in the industry was about 13 years ago, and we rented a car and drove. And we rented a few cars, and I think we had about 10 people in one room. People were sleeping on the floor. Mm-hmm. People were sleeping in the bed. I mean, some people didn't even pitch in, but they got a corner in the section. People sleeping in the bathroom, in the tub. It was packed, but it was eventful. And guess what happened to my business? I went from making about $700 to $1,200 a week up to over $10,000 a week. I think I did $118,000 within the next 3 months, and $370,000 to finish out the year.
Wow.
Just for going to that event.
That is awesome, man. Now this is interesting. If you're going to be in the city and you're going to be distributing tickets, all right, so I explained to you the strategy, okay? You don't say My Car Club. If you do that, they're going to go around you. They're going to Google it. It's no need for them to come, all right? So you got to keep it generic. But we are running radio ads, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to run from Wednesday through Sunday through Saturday morning on 105 on iHeartRadio, 105 whatever, I don't even know, and then also on Power whatever. All right, so here's the thing. We're going to have the recording of that ad. I'm going to post the recording of that ad. You'll be able to put that ad right on your phone. And when you walk into a place to talk to someone, it's a 30-second ad from the radio station with the DJ on it. And you can play that and say, hey, have you guys heard about this? And play the daggone radio ad. All right, now you open up your conversation with them. All right, we're going to have a ball just going around the city. All right, talking to everybody. I don't care, beauty salon, barbershop, they're just walking down the street, putting money in the meter, whatever. We're going to have a ball. And so if you are already in the area, you've got a heads up on all of us. Most of us, I won't get there till Tuesday. All right, and so if you're already there, you've got an opportunity. So now, you just want to make sure that you have the name of the person that you're talking to and that you've got their phone number so you can text them to follow up with them at the date of the event. And so we are approaching this from multiple avenues. We got the radio ad, we got the Facebook posts, and then we got you hitting the street, talking to people wherever you can find them. I want to explain this to you. That's old school technique that I just told you about. That old school technique is more effective than the radio ads, and it's more effective than Facebook ad because you're making real contact with people face to face. All right. And so I want to tell you my experience. If I give out 100 tickets and get those phone numbers and follow up with those people with text messages, 50 of them will show up at the event if I follow the strategy the way I've explained it to you. All right. So now I don't know what your goals are for My Car Club, and I don't know what you're trying to do for you and your family, but we just laid out a blueprint for you
DK on
to
Monk.
have success,
Yep.
if you are in the Atlanta area or if you can get there early. We just handed it to you. And I like to say this, you've got the keys to the bank vault. If you don't have any money, that's because you didn't use the keys. All right, back to you, Alan.
Definitely. And this is what I'm gonna do, because you know, one thing about being out here in Orlando, they got like these micro mini mosquitoes that fly out of nowhere. I've been up here stepping up and down, you know what I'm saying, moving my legs and everything. But I did want to like, I'm about to get up in there, my legs gonna be all bumpy, but that's another story, you know. But here's what I would say, guys. I'm gonna do something special. I'm gonna take account on who brings the most guests, who shows up. I mean, we're giving away rewards, prizes, and things of that nature. So, you know, you definitely want to walk home with it, you know, walk out of there with a prize just for, you know, just doing something you should be doing anyway. But I like to give incentives. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of incentives there. So just be there. If you miss it, and you could have made it. Now we understand that there might be something that you just absolutely can't make it, prior engagement, etc. If you can't rearrange it, you know, I get it. But if you can be there, make that sacrifice, because you'll be extremely excited and happy that you did. Because what's going to happen is it's going to be life changing. It's going to change your business, and we're going to take it all the way to the next level. Remember, amateurs join the business, but professionals launch their business. So let's launch this business at our launch in Atlanta, August the 5th at 2 p.m.
All right.
Guys, I'm excited for everybody, all of you guys. And a quick tip, you know, like this is an event. This is perfect for you guys to invite professionals, dealership owners, GMs from dealership, or, you know, just work your way from the top down. The decision makers, they don't know this even exists, this kind of program. And I tell you what, one thing I can guarantee is all those dealerships, they have a very large list. And the largest customer list are the ones that couldn't qualify traditionally until now. Now there's an alternative, an option that they don't even know that exists. So those of you that have those kind of connections, this would be a perfect time to invite them to this kind of venue.
That's it.
And I want you to think about this, and then I'm going to turn it back over to Alan. When that radio ad goes out, don't you understand that a lot of people are going to show up just out of curiosity? When they start hearing us talk about, you know, what we had on this previous slide, there's going to be a bunch of people. They're going to show up just because they want to see what the heck is going on, ladies and gentlemen. And so this is a prime opportunity. We've got something that doesn't exist in the marketplace. We're the first, all right? And you all have got the opportunity to take advantage of it. You're only going to have one opportunity for a moment like this. Don't let it pass you. Back to you, Alan.
Absolutely. So I'm gonna leave out with this. You know, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, right? So if you don't take this shot, I mean, you just missed out on a shot. But I do want to leave with my favorite metaphor. You guys heard it. Some of you may have heard it. Some of you guys may not. We've all seen The Wizard of Oz, right? So you think about The Wizard of Oz, you know, the Tin Man wanted a heart, the Scarecrow wanted a brain, you know, the Lion wanted courage, and Dorothy wanted to go back home. Each and every single one of them wanted something different from that opportunity. Just like each and every single one of you guys right now may want something different from this MyCarClub opportunity, because each and every single one of you got your own why and your own purpose of starting this business, and your own purpose and why of the goals that you want to achieve. But we have a system in place, and the system simply stands for save yourself time, effort, and money. Success leaves clues, right? So that success that leaves clues is called the yellow brick road. Remember, everybody had to follow the yellow brick road to get what they needed. You know, hey, I need this, follow the yellow brick road. I need that, follow the yellow brick road. So we all got to follow that yellow brick road to success, guys. So we're going to put these cars on our own personal yellow brick road, and I'm going to see you guys on the streets and the highways of the world. We're in Florida today. We're going to be in Georgia tomorrow, and then pretty soon we're going to be in Dallas and beyond. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate everybody jumping on the Zoom, and you guys have a blessed night. I'm about to run in here because they sucking up the sweet Texas blood, mosquitoes. And I appreciate you putting this together, Mark. I appreciate everybody, guys.
Okay, enjoy your evening, everybody. We'll see you on the next call. We got a call tomorrow, overview 12 noon. Have a great day. Bye for now, everybody.